There we go. Just something in there's like just gasoline. All right, so let's go and focus on detailing now. The areas we don't want. Like this guy right here, we don't want it. Look at that. Just wipes right off. Look at that. Wipes right off like butter. Speaking of which, let's try this in the hose now. That we got a little spatula here. Now this one has like a snake skin pattern, so it might not just rub off easily. But lo and behold, guess nothing is permanent in life. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, I do got another area here. This one's not too bad. Look at that. See, it won't rub off with the regular water. You can scrape it off. These are stainless steel, right? That's the purpose of having stainless steel, is so you can actually do that. You can scrape off. Nothing should stick on stainless steel unless you prepare it to. Not this guy right here. I mean, there is an intake and throttle body, so these are all the throttle body. This painting, the application should work really well here. There you go. Oh, look at that. I sprayed it. Look at that. I can even spray and watch the paint actually just dissolve itself. See that? That little spatula there? Gone. And when I try to wipe it, it wouldn't even wipe. So there you go. Oh, we still gotta get this guy here soon. So I should have done that maybe afterwards, but that's okay. Let's move it along. See where else we need to. We'll rob this one. He's pretty dry. There we go. Get those little spatulas off. Make it look like a professional paint job that we try. Only thing that's actually getting my pants dirty is just the wet grass. Okay, see this right here? This is the mess I was talking about that I created. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this with this right here. Look at that. Nice and new, huh? Look like I never even spray painted spatulas on here. I'm gonna try to get the spray. Now, if you had to sit in there for a while, I can't guarantee you can do this afterwards. Ooh, nice. I didn't even have to rub it or nothing. Just kind of target it. Okay, let's do this one. There we go. I know this is plastic, but still. We can get off, might as well get off now. Oh, do some cleaning. But yeah, this is all good, nice and covered now. Before it was kind of rusty dusty, you remember? Now look at this nice glossy shine. It'll even up a little bit. In fact, we can really go crazy and even put some of this guy on here back to where the lettering is that we didn't want the enamel to stick, but actually it looks fine. I mean, the letter's still kind of like engraved in there, so it actually still shows. So we're good there. Did I get anything on here? Let's go and look at the covers, shall we? Anything on the covers, that spatula that we need to deal with? Then this guy here, I got a little smudge of black. Thing is, I'm gonna try spray him into the tape, okay? See, the tape will actually, no, the very thing that's protecting him from the paint is the very thing that's protecting him from the lubricant here. I mean, from the cleaning. So let me see if I can open this guy up a little bit, get some fluid down on him. I want to share some good news that we have a substance maybe it'll cure him. Oh, I was gonna spray him with my ankle. I was gonna spray. Oh yeah, this is the one I want. So many spray cans on my hand. Am I spraying with the can of spray paint or am I spraying it with the cleaner? There we go. Look at that. Oh my God, this is awesome. See, there you go. I'm gonna leave the tape to protect the thing because I don't want the enamel to. The enamel to wear out. See, like right there. In fact, I wish I could just hold this down somehow. Okay. We could probably hit him a little bit more too still. with enamel. He's not too bad there. He's got a little light coat though. So let me just go and put this guy back. He's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and focus on new areas to getting that coverage here. We prepped this up already. We're gonna hit this with the spray. So let's do what we said. Oh, look at this. Remember this area? This is the hard part. We're like thinking, man, what are we gonna do? Well, I'm not gonna hit with more spray, that's for sure. Let's get the right can here in my hand. Okay, here we go. Intake and carb cleaner. Be gone, please. Look at that. You might want to go back and just get a good rub. So, watch. Where? Look at that. Doesn't even stick. Look like new. Look like I never even spray painted. This one's a little bit harder, I guess. But it's still better than what it was before. This one definitely was a caution. Okay. So, did we get this guy here? See, we gotta get this back part soon. So let's do that. Let's focus on these other areas that we need to go forward. We're gonna gather up our scraps. So we have our spray and we have our anti-spray, our anti-paint remover. All right, so let's go and prep this area up here. Warning on that cable line again, we did. We already did the bandaging, so he's good to go, I believe. We could probably just leave him taped there, but we can move some of the paper way around him. Yeah, that bandaging would done it. Take this little dab. See a little smudge of paint. It's like waiting for it to dry everything, and then we're like, surprise! We have a drip for you. Alright, so there we go. Now, our terminal block here, which I'm not too, let's see if I can, hopefully I don't get into the contacts, but I probably have to. But don't worry, it'll dry up anyway. We don't have our battery connected anyway. It'll dribble down. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna concentrate on getting these guys. I want to keep my green. So I might have to use some masking tape a little bit here. We'll tape it up. We'll mask it up with some sheet of paper. So this is probably the proper way to mask everything up here now. I'm gonna go ahead and mask it up and continue on the journey. Anything I can go over, I'll go over. Anything I have to tuck away, I'll tuck away. Okay, so let's do this. You don't even have to go further down. We can just make it to an incline where it actually doesn't spray like an umbrella. Sort of like what do you call that? When we spray down like this, we can just make sure, kind of like to keep my stainless, well, they're stainless steel, but I just don't feel like scrubbing them. And we got the hose on the very top too. There we go. We're gonna hit it like this in this direction. We should be fine. It's like doing surgery on a certain area, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh man, it's always aiming at the wrong area. Look, I shoot it straight through here. Stupid nozzle. Well, it didn't really hit anything. It ricocheted, so it kind of blocked off a little bit by some of the tape. Got a little bit on here. You can see there. These are stainless, so you can scrape them off. See, I'm scraping them off. I just find it easier just to tape it off than having to use my energy just to go back and scrape them off. That's fine though. Okay, so we got that guy targeted now. So this guy here is the next one, since we're in this area already. So let's go ahead and tape him back off. Actually, right here, he's perfect. Okay, so we'll make sure if I remove the can, it doesn't go flat on me. Now this one here, go a little bit lower. Might get some of that black wire here, but it's just black wire, right? Okay, so we're good. Sort of. Come on, stay in there. Fine, stay there then. Now I'm gonna hit that little color wire that I don't want to really hit. There we go. This is probably a good slanted angle here. Okay, here we go. There we go. That one's done. I really feel like just getting this guy a little bit more here because he just didn't want to stick, you know. But then I got so many in the areas here, so let me try. There we go. Look at that. All right, see if that guy now has an excuse. Dude, he still made it out. Looks like, nah, you guys ain't gonna cover me up. No way. Look at that. He still came out. Holy shit. I probably hit him with 3 coats already. All right, so if you really want to stay that bad, I'll leave you to it. You earn your keeps. All right, here we go. So now what else we gotta do? We gotta work on the other areas. The bar, right? We have our engine bar. I'm afraid to take this down for any reason, my splat, but I don't think there is any critical area here. And besides, we already know the anti-enamel remover, right? This guy here. These two are gonna be your favorite anti-friends. To help you out. Here we go. Next one, it's gonna be that bar. It's gonna be the engine bar. And a whole bunch of sheet of these scrap paper. They do pretty well, especially, you know, if you let them dry, you can reuse them quickly. If they don't dry, you can dabble them and make them dry. Once they get on a sheet of paper, they shouldn't transfer that easily. Okay, what I want to do is throttle cable can be moved over now. Definitely don't want to spray your air filter. I mean, it's definitely not supposed to be sprayed on. But in this case here, I just got to get out of the way so I can spray around it. So we're almost there. Can I remove this now? Is this going to be a wet anybody's business? It might be. This thing might be. Okay, I'm just going to be really careful. I'm going to take this down. Just kind of use as a filler to block all other. There we go. Soften up to and take shape where it can block. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try to get that guy hit. There's a little peephole here, which I'm afraid of. So let me try to cover that little peephole, or cover the bottom of it, whichever. Yeah, you don't want to ricochet the peephole. Okay, I think it's pretty good. If we spray at a certain angle, we might not have to worry about that. So here we go. We're going to take care of this bar frame here. We're going to try getting the angle here where we don't. There we go. We're good there. There we go. That should be the cream of the crop here. Oh, nice gloss. Nice, nice. Look at that shine. The sunlight hits it. Very good. I'm just going to leave the paper on for a second and also maybe the plastic bag too, because I'm afraid it might drip. So that one's that. Did we have other areas here that we need to focus on, like this right here? We might need to focus on. Let me get some of that CRS again to spray off that. I don't want my hose line to look like a cheetah or a Dalmatian. Okay. There we go. That's Sounds pretty good. Okay, so we need to get back another one. I think this guy's already overdue here. We can pull him out and start using him for this one. So let's see how we're gonna angle this guy here. Which one going for? Oh yeah, going for this one. Everything internally from this bar is gonna be blocked off. Wrap it like a little present. Our yellow spark plug, there we go. Okay, so here we go, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna try to aim it. Going like this, a little diagonal. I'm gonna do it lightly, just do a light press. I mean. Try to get this guy covered up. There we go. There we go. Getting good at aiming now, so I'm more confident. Alright, see, he wants to drip. Let him drip onto the paper. No problem there. Drip all you want. Same with this guy here. If you're going to drip all you want now. Because when the paper is removed, I don't want to see you drip at all. Speaking of which, this plastic is never going to absorb moisture. So we're going to go ahead and toss that out. We're just leaving this in there, just catch any more last minute drip. And I'm not sure we missed anything else here. This guy ready to do another take here. This one we got really covered him pretty well. We could probably even get away with a funnel or something. Create a little, what do you call that? A little paper funnel. So we can go like this. Just something so small, really. And we could probably aim exactly where we want it to. Like put the spray like right there, you know. See if I can pull this off, right? Never did try it. So what I'm gonna do is create a little funnel like this by my hand and just aim at it. It's the weirdest way of painting, I know. Using your, well, I'm sure masking tape is just as good as everything else around you. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is create a little square, okay? I'm gonna try to square this. The hardest thing to do is try to square something that's never. Maybe I'll need the help of a little bit of tape. Where are you, masking tape? Did he fell down? Or did I use them somewhere and left them behind? I thought I might put them up here. That's fine. I'll just rob it. Just rob it off of this guy here, this corner. Alright, I would do it this way, but I just need to take shape. Square them up. Okay, so I'm going to hit it now with some. It's going to be very concentrated, so be careful. There will be drips, just to let you know. You guys can see, well, sort of. Sunlight. It's perfectly squared in there. There we go. Ooh, I can almost feel the wetness coming out. Okay, so there we go. I got them all there. I believe there's paint on. Oh man, look at that. Paint. But no fear. Our anti-paint remover hero is here. And he doesn't mind. Here we go. We're gonna hit. See that little cable there? Look at that. It just takes away like water. Even all the way to the edge right there. I know it's a lot to waste just for a little spatula of hose, but it's worth it to keep it clean. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take my abused shop rag here and give it a good wipe down. Look at that, it's got some out of his way, and you can see a little bit of paint still. See that? The more I move it, the more paint comes protruding, which is fine. We don't want paint that way anyway. Now when we move some more, there's gonna probably be some more paint. I believe it's underneath too. I haven't seen it. So I'm gonna try clean underneath as well. Probably need to get a little spray from underneath. Spray it on my cloth. Give it a good wipe down. Get still some moisture there where we can't see it. Just in case we twist the cable a certain angle, then you could say, ah, you missed the spot to clean. Because I guess when it dries, it probably won't be this easy to take off. So that's why I'm thinking of doing it now. Going back and forth, sliding it to see what other paint gets caught. Again, I don't want to hook it yet. Speaking of which, I think it dries pretty fast, the enamel. So far so good, it's pretty clean. Just a few little dark areas there to touch up on. No big deal. Get my throttle body cleaner. There, look at that, spat. I don't even have to do the work. Alright, seems so good so far. Alright, no more spill. You guys are done. You guys are done playing. Oh! Just gotta be really careful with this because it looks like it can just bounce on this, but that's okay, it's hitting the metal rail, not the tube. I like to keep my tubes clear so I can actually see my fuel line. I was about to spray it with the throttle body. I was about to actually spray it with some more paint. There we go. Done. Oh, there's some more here. In fact, if there is any more near my NCY exhaust, I can take care of it now. I think we're about to be through unless this part here. So let's go ahead and let this dry. We're just gonna need a snippet of this area. So let's kind of pull him in more because we need his help to cover the hose a little bit. Let's turn our cable the other way. Just kind of hang it over there. Let's rip another section here. Oh, don't want to rip too much because we need to block the valve covers. Anywhere where paint can travel quickly. Okay, so there we go. Cover this guy up too. Cover the hose. Okay, so yeah, we're not worried about spray painting the grass. Yeah, Mother Nature will replenish itself. There we go, that wasn't too bad. A little bit left right there. I think we gotta get these guys too, actually. See that one right there? It's like a little bit of open metal. Now it might thicken that we might actually have to not re-thread it, but I think we can force some of the bolts to get in there. There we go. Yeah, splat on that one a little bit. Okay, we're probably going to replace the positive wire as well anyway. Alright, so everything else looks good, I believe. If there's any paint on these throttle body or even the silver area, you spray that. Look at that. Just wipes it clean. Don't even have to really scrub or anything. Same thing with our wires here. Look at that. Paint be gone. Now this guy's just dirt. He's not paint. Just kind of worn out on the tires. So yeah, we're not worried about it's gonna. Okay, so we can remove this guy. Look at that right there. Our plastic. Little paint mist. That's definitely paint. You can see the paint's coming off. Okay. How clean? Just get like a clean side of your shop rack. Just kind of help it Go ahead and wipe it now while it's still dry. So it won't even wipe off without the chemical anti-paint remover. They should actually put that on the label, huh? That thing takes off paint. Well, I'm sure even gasoline probably be worse than the worst. Had to use gasoline. A little bit here on our throttle body. That's definitely, I'm sorry, that's definitely paint right there. A little rubber. You can't probably see it, so there you go. All the grass. You can see the grass focus, but yeah, I see it, so I'm going to hit it right now. There we go. Kind of hit it and give it a little rub. God, that thing sticks. That paint enamel actually is like a rubberized, almost like a gasket maker. All right, so let's go and do a inspection to make sure there's no paints or spaticles that you can wipe off now or forever hold the piece. So that one's done. Is there any more drops? There shouldn't be in this area. Now were we supposed to target this area? We did already, right? Yeah, we did. Were we supposed to target this area? Which is like a glop here. I think we tried to and we got this, but we didn't get this part, which I don't think that's a problem. I don't think it's just mostly like a white shade area. We're mainly looking for like the rust. That's what we're mainly targeting. Anything that looks like it's gonna rust on us. Now since I had this tie strap, I know behind it I could have hit it with some little chip marks here or scrap there. See if I can cover that one up and hit it too. Let's do a walk around real quick here. Let's go and unravel everything. See where we're at on our paint job. The little green wire got some. It's all right. Just green wire. This right here got some, but it's okay. It's gonna be threaded in there. We can get this guy off. I really want to say keep these guys pretty shiny. It'll just come right off. See, almost don't even have to scrub anything. Let's try to get this guy some more off. But enamel loves him. I think for the most part, clean. For the most part, we got everything that we wanted cleanly. Look at that one. That one's gonna have some paint on it too, but that's okay. It's gonna be forced to face that way anyway. This is the one that we need to look thoroughly. See if we got a little bit on the CVT or anything, or this is just from the normal. But if it's not, we'll just spray it just to make sure. Yeah, it's normal. A little wear on that one. So, there's a little bit on that tube. Coming on this side. There we go, look at that. Don't even have to rub my, the actual knob itself. Oh no, our anti-spray is almost gone. He's actually got some on this too. That one looks really good. It did the trick. Look at that. That was mainly what I was more concerned about, is the fuel tank. Okay, enamel dries really fast. Okay, let's go and unveil our Banjing here. Look like we never even touched it. Nice. Come on, bye. Nasty. Who's that nasty? All right. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and let this rest inside. Try to let them know not to tamper with the scooter. Especially that little guy right there. He just wants to get on, scratch the heck out of it. Okay. So So we're gonna do, we're gonna prepare and then we're gonna roll it in. So this is good. I just want to do a visual if I forgot any areas that I might have forgotten. So far it looks like we did pretty well with our enamel. We didn't even have to use our pen, so I'll have to save that for another project. Maybe I can go back and tap it a little bit with a pen, some of the areas. But for the most part, yeah. I don't see any signs of missed spots or anything like that. Or this one here. Darn it. Speaking of which, this one can use some. Let's go ahead and hit that guy. I have him right here in my hand, ready to go, trigger happy. Okay. Let's do a little lightness. Can you do a little lightness for me? Just a little lightness. There you go. He can. He can do a little lightness. There you go. Drip all you want on the paper. I'm good with that. All right. A little darker spot, but it looked like they're evening out. Still look like a little wet mark, but the idea is to make sure it doesn't actually have rust build up on it. This guy right here, remember again, he's exposed right there. So we probably have to get him too as well. So let's see if we can do a little lightness. I call it a little lightness. How are we gonna do this here? The minute we spray to the bottom, he's going to want to either hit him from the back or the front. But either way, we got to cover the bottom. There we go. Hopefully he doesn't ricochet onto my nice yellow Benjing CDI coil, but I think he should be okay. Let's do a little lightness on him. You ready to get this guy? There we go. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. There we go. We got him. Target on lock. See where else we might have missed. How bad is the bottom one, huh? Did we get any? Our bottom one looks pretty nice. Doesn't really have any rust at all on the bottom. That's where all the paint is actually.